Welcome all of you to my channel. Today we are going to talk about the slasher horror movie Hostel, released in the year 2005. And I hope you will definitely like this story. The story begins with Josh, Ollie, and Peston, who came to the city of Amsterdam to have fun. And to have fun, all three go to a nightclub. At the club, Peston introduces Josh to two beautiful girls. But because of Josh's innocence, those two girls go away from there. The same other guy, Ollie, was doing bang-bang with a girl in the toilet. To make Peston and Josh jealous, Ollie sends them a selfie of his bang-bang. Josh can't resist himself after seeing that selfie, so he goes to impress two girls standing in the club. But while leaving, he gets into a fight with some boys, due to which all three are expelled from the club. Now the heat inside all three had increased a lot, and to quench that heat he goes to a red light area. But only Peston and Ollie have fun there. Poor Josh just keeps looking at them. That night it was quite late for all three to return, due to which the owner of the house does not allow those three inside the house. Then one of his neighbors invites him to his house, and in that house too, some fun was going on with some girl. Seeing that girl there, all three of them get an idea of having grand fun. Then that neighbor tells them about a hostel. The specialty of that hostel is that there are many girls who please the men in different ways. Now after hearing all this, the very next day all three of them leave for that place. While going, he meets a man in the train, but that man's actions are not right, due to which he himself goes away from there. After some time, all three reach their destination station. Because the station is very deserted and quiet, all three are quite disappointed at first. But as soon as all three of them reach the hostel, they become very happy, because there were only girls in that hostel. When the three of them go to their room, they meet Natalia and Svetlana there, and both of them are his roommates. Natalia invites all three of them to join her in the bathtub, where Ollie tries to impress Natalia by singing a song. Then at night they all go to a club. In that club, Natalia and Svetlana give him some narcotic pill, and they all dance. Ollie dances with the hostel receptionist. After dancing for some time, they all return to the hostel. And in the hostel, Josh and Natalia, Peston and Svetlana, Ollie and the receptionist bang each other. But after morning, Peston and Josh were quite surprised, because Ollie was not in the hostel at that time. They learn from a new receptionist that Ollie has checked out early in the morning and left. Both of them decide to find Ollie. Then an Asian girl comes to them, and she tells them that her friend is also missing. She tells that Ollie and his friend were together last night. While going to the city, they see Ollie and start following him. While chasing Ollie, both of them reach a torture museum, and they see that the museum is very dangerous and scary. After some time, it is revealed that the person they were chasing, thinking him to be Ollie, is someone else. Ollie sends a message to Peston from his mobile that he is going back home. But on the other hand, a heartbreaking thing comes to light, that Ollie's head is chopped off. And the one who does this is some psycho German surgeon, who then goes on to torture the Asian girl. In the hostel, Josh and Peston were very worried about Ollie. Then Natalia and Svetlana offer him to go to the club with them. Josh refuses, but then Peston convinces Josh to come along. At the club, Natalia and Svetlana both drink lots of alcohol, after which Josh's condition worsens and he goes back to the hostel. Josh is not feeling well, so the receptionist helps him reach his room. Here Peston also gets bored in the club and thinks of going back, but by mistake he gets trapped in a room and sleeps there. Next we see Josh, who is tied to a chair in some basement. After some time, a psycho surgeon comes and drills Josh with a drill machine to torture him. When Josh begs for his life to the surgeon, it is revealed that the surgeon is the same man he met on the train. That surgeon tells his story that he wanted to become a successful surgeon, but he had a disease due to which his hands kept shaking, and because of this he could not become a surgeon. But because of this, he has become so psycho today that he does not even care about people's lives. Hearing the surgeon, Josh tries to run away, but the surgeon kills him. The next day, when Peston regains consciousness and goes to the hostel, he finds out that Josh has also checked out and left from there. And when Peston goes to his room, then there are two different girls who, just like Natalia and Svetlana, invite him to join them in the bathtub. Now after seeing all this, Peston begins to have some doubts, and so he starts investigating. But then some children come and steal his mobile. Peston goes to the police station to complain about his mobile, but there he gets only disappointment. While leaving the police station, Peston sees Natalia in a strange place, and after following her, Peston reaches a bar. There Natalia tells him that Josh and Ollie are at an exhibition. Natalia takes Peston to see an exhibition, but that exhibition was in a very deserted place. There Peston discovers that it was all a trap. He learns that Natalia and Svetlana are working for the surgeon. Paston goes to kill Natalia, but then two men come and drag Paston away. At that time, Paston comes to know that many boys and girls have become victims of this conspiracy. Until now, many victims have been found. Paston is imprisoned in a black cell-like room, where a different surgeon comes and tries to kill Paston by torturing him. When Paston vomits due to the torture, the surgeon, in anger, cuts off Paston's fingers. Due to this mistake, Paston got a chance, and taking advantage of the opportunity, he kills the surgeon. But hearing the sound of the bullet, the guard there arrives, and Paston kills that guard too. Now Paston hides under some dead bodies, and when the other surgeon takes that trolley to a room, then Paston sees Ollie's dead body and cleverly kills the surgeon. Now Paston thinks of getting out of that basement. Then he comes to know that the police is also involved in all this. Paston finds a card there on which different amounts were written for different cities. As Paston is an American, so whoever brings it will get $25,000. At that very moment, a surgeon comes to Paston, and because Paston changed his clothes, he thinks that Paston is one of them. The surgeon tells Paston everything about how their group works. Now after some time, Paston managed to escape, but then he hears a girl's voice. When Paston goes toward that voice, he finds out that she is the same Asian girl he met in the hostel. Paston shoots the surgeon, and after freeing the girl, he runs away from there. But they get stuck because of a vehicle in the middle of the city. Further, as the car moves away, Paston sees Natalia and Svetlana. Along with them, there was also the neighbor who had told them about this place. That means this was all a plan from the beginning, and he was deliberately brought to the city by luring him with girls. Paston takes revenge on all three by running them over with his car. While leaving, some small children block Paston's path. Paston gives them all the chocolates kept in the car and leaves from there. Shortly thereafter, the guards pursuing Paston encounter the same children. When the guards talk rudely to the children, all the children together kill those guards. Now, there was police checking before going out of the city, and because the police also got involved in all this, Paston abandons the car and runs away from there. Paston and the Asian girl are being searched by the police at the station, so they both try to hide. The Asian girl looks at her face in the mirror placed there, and seeing his face so disfigured, he started hating himself. And because of this hatred, she jumps in front of a train and dies. Now because of this death, everyone's attention was on that girl, and Paston takes advantage of this and quietly manages to escape from there. On the train, Paston hears the voice of the same German surgeon, after which he follows her. Paston discovers that the surgeon has a daughter whom he loves very much. Next, as soon as the surgeon comes out of the bathroom, just then he realizes that his daughter is missing. The surgeon searches frantically for his daughter but cannot find her, because Paston takes the girl with him. And this story ends on this scene. If you like this story, then do subscribe to the channel, so that you do not miss such new videos coming soon. Thank you for sticking to the story till the end.